Hello, my name is Helen and I am from Toronto, Canada. There's been a lot of talk about, kindness, about mental health, about people's anxiety levels, all of that kind of thing. It's not surprising that this is a concern when there's a lot of animosity happening between people, just generally good people, sort of having these conflict, disagreements. There's now this license for people to be rude and even harassing of others, bullying, and there's this like sort of like a prize-worthy kind of behavior of trying to pile on people who we disagree with. All of that nastiness and ugliness I can live without. And I've decided that I don't have to live with that. And it's hard if you are, a social media user, if you use internet, Facebook, YouTube, etc., which I do in Instagram, although Instagram is a kinder, gentler social media outlet in general. I think their policies are very good in terms of fighting bullying and harassment and not tolerating it. Um, Twitter is very slow to respond to that, and so is YouTube. I think at the end of the day, they like the, I guess, conflicts because it kind of drives traffic and it makes people kind of all excited. And there's a certain aspect of people that enjoy snarkiness and bad behavior just as entertainment, which is extremely disheartening. But um, I just want to say that I have been feeling a lot of anxiety myself, and I kind of suspected that something was kind of physically, being affected. So I did go for a checkup the other day, and I have a very my heart rate has increased quite a lot, and I am have a general sense of anxiety and unease every day. Now, first of all, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. How is your general health? Are you trying to exercise every day? Are you trying to eat healthy? Are you trying to be in healthy, you know, communications with the people in your life? Is your job, is it safe? Are you feeling, secure in your financial situation, in your personal situation? There are so many things that contribute to anxiety. Now, for me, I'm just on the tail end of Generation X. I was born in the 70s, so I've seen many things, and I am an enthusiastic social media user, although some of that enthusiasm has been dampened with the negative side. So I have made a proactive choice to unfollow any accounts that make my blood boil, that make me feel cynical about the world, that make me feel hopeless about the situation, because the person, maybe they're a professional agitator, maybe there's something that about it that doesn't enlighten me or engage me in intelligent discussion, but just seeks to belittle, to harass, or to agitate, and I don't need that. That's a personal choice. I think you can do good in the world. You can make change without agitating others. You can be more proactive. So I'm actually an online English teacher, and my job is from home. And so a lot of the time, it's like I feel like I'm affecting my children that live in another country, and they are learning English from me. And at the end of the day, though, I sometimes am not connected to my own community, so I need to try to make sure that in some way I'm contributing, whether it is if I'm communicating with our local counselor, like when I saw a lot of trash in our local park, like cigarette butts, there was trash inside of the pond. It was actually disgraceful. I let her know, and there was a cleanup, there was an awareness that this is not acceptable, that we cannot tolerate that. So just small things like that you can do. You can, try to keep your neighborhood, clean and safe. You can try to support the kids in your neighborhood, the neighbors that you see, by just being kind, pleasant, acknowledging them, saying hello, how are you doing, you know, if they need a hand with something, helping out, just like small things like that. Because a lot of the time when you are anxious, you feel like there's so many overwhelming problems. But I think if you can keep it sort of small in your circle, in your corner, and work from there, and that includes people that you love in your life, your partner, if you have one, your children, if you have them, your neighbors, a friend. Yes, I'm an introvert. I don't go out and, party and socialize with people all the time, but I do have people in my circle, and if I can take care of them, if I can make sure that we are communicating in a healthy way, we are supporting each other, we are showing love, that we care about each other's well-being and happiness, that goes a really long way in terms of saving the world and solving a lot of the world's problems. If everybody can do that, that does make a huge difference. If we disagree politically, that's normal, that's natural. Some people have different worldviews than ours. That doesn't mean we have to demonize the other person. There are distinct examples where people deserve demonization. We're talking rapists and murderers. Okay, fine. I want justice for them. I watch my true crime. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, just people, everyday humanity, trying to survive, trying to make it, trying to, keep their financial, personal, mental well-being intact. They don't need to be beat down by their fellow humans, okay? So we'll just try our best to be compassionate, have a little kindness when we disagree with somebody. And if there's action to be taken, to take the proactive steps rather than just shame, bully, harass, but just take those proactive steps in whatever capacity is possible for you. And I think a lot of that can go to helping our own personal anxiety, or feeling of, are we doing enough in this world to help the ugliness that is happening? Yes, you have control over that. Circle, keep it small, expand slowly if needed. Okay? You can make your opinions known without being rude, nasty, mean-spirited, and encouraging others to bully that person. We can do that. Okay, so that's just my thought for today. I don't have a very cluttered home, but this is where my computer is parked, and so that's where it'll be. Okay, so I will talk to you later, and just want to share my thoughts. All right, take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. Deep breaths. Keep things in perspective. Do what you can. Show kindness to those around you. Okay. Bye.